I don't need no negativity around me. Yeah. Lunch. We just dropped the kids off.
We eat the same food as before, and we are. And it's still good.
It's a little off now.
Hmm?
Can you taste it's a little off now?
I don't taste that.
Really?
I don't taste it.
Okay. Maybe it's just me.
Hopefully my stomach doesn't taste it eventually.
It's my birthday, guys. Check out my nails. Nikki took me to go do my nails.
We're like low-key twinning them, but not really.
Twinning them. Go best friend.
Hey, I'm killing them.
No,
new friends. I'm telling them.
I can do anything. You guys were amazing with the buy me a coffee today. You guys. You made me so happy. I felt so loved today. I had the most enjoyable birthday. The highlight was my day was seeing my girl, and she taking me to do my nails.
We had a lot of fun though. My nail salon.
And we talked. We haven't talked in a hot minute.
Caught each other up.
How are you guys? I think we're due for another Nikki story time.
I don't know if I have any stories.
You don't?
Not really, I mean.
But you're a stylist. You're like everyone's therapist.
Yeah. I do have a lot of, more so, you know, like client stories, but not.
Yeah, you can tell us an anonymous client story.
Okay, let me see. So, okay, let me see. There was this one time I had this one client, and she's real cute or whatever. One of those, like, you know, like IG baddies or whatever. And like, there's a process that happens, right? Like during the hair appointment, because you have to understand the hair appointment is like, it could be for like 8 hours long. So when we first meet, we don't know each other, but by the end of the 8 hours, we definitely know each other. You know what I mean? So at first, like, sometimes people just want to come and they just want to vent while I'm doing their hair. You know what I mean? Which I love, because I just love, you know, just like meeting different people and stuff like that. So there's one girl, she's like an Instagram baddie or whatever. And at the beginning of the appointment, she was talking about her boyfriend. She's like, yeah, I love my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, he's perfect.
Wait, Marvis, thank you for 10 coffees. Those who sent me coffees, okay. Okay, your boyfriend's perfect. Let's go.
So she's like, yeah, my boyfriend's perfect, blah, blah, blah. I'm in a happy relationship. I'm just like, oh, like, how do you like your relationship? How do you enjoy it? She's like, oh, yeah, I'm happy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay. By the end of the appointment, she was saying that her boyfriend, and this was like, 2 years ago, so I don't know if her boyfriend is still this way, but she said her boyfriend's a nymphomaniac, and she can't trust him. So she has to, like, you know, monitor him and stuff like that. And so they were supposed to go on this cruise together. So, like, I seen her on the phone, you know, talking to, like, the cruise people, whatever. So she had everything set. But then, and I'm doing her hair for the cruise, which is supposed to be the next day. So then she ends up telling me, I guess, like, she ends up calling her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's kind of just like, oh, I don't know if I can go on the cruise. And on the cruise, she was supposed to, like, meet her mom and her aunt and just, like, her family there. Technically, it was, like, her family reunion, like, a little small family reunion that he was coming to. So, like I said, she had the cruise all set. But then he told her, like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know, make it because, you know, a situation is happening at my job right now. They might need me to work, you know, during the time we're supposed to be on the cruise, blah, 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 blah. And she even said to me, sorry, let me back up. So she even said to me that because he's a nympho, she kind of just agreed to just, like, letting him do whatever he wants to do with other girls as long as she doesn't know about it.
Hey!
I can never get to that point, but everybody's different, right? So she kind of, you know, lets him do what he wants to do because he has a sickness. Being a nympho is, you know, a sickness. So fast forward when he tells her that
but like he has to protect himself when he's doing that, right? Or he just can't bring his dirty thing to her anytime.
That's their business. I don't know how it works. I don't know how their contract works. So fast forward when he's telling her that, you know, he doesn't think he can go, blah blah blah, he ends up calling her back within like an hour, and he's like, yeah, I can't go. This girl's like, okay. She hangs up. She cancels the whole cruise. She cancels her ticket and everything. I think she even ended up losing money. She literally did not go on the cruise that her family was expecting her to go on because, and then she told me, she goes, yeah, honestly, I can't trust him. I have to stay here and watch him. I have to stay here to watch him. So she didn't go on the cruise so she can stay here and babysit her boyfriend.
Because she knows that once she's out of sight, he's gonna go boom, 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 pow, pow, pow.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I had this other client. Every couple minutes, she'll be on her phone looking at just like her house, like the inside of her house. I said, okay. Then she told me, she's like, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, watching what my boyfriend is doing. I was like, oh, you don't trust him? She's like, no. I caught him cheating once, so now I have cameras in the house. I said, does he know you have cameras in the house? She's like, no, I hid them. And it's his house. She hid cameras in his house.
Celeste, thank you for 3 copies. Was. He deserves that though. Why did he cheat? My queen, what do you want? What do you want to drink?
Oh, what you got? Hold up. I'm still not even finished with this one, but what you got?
From Argentina.
Ugh.
You want to do this?
We love a Hispanic. Argentina.
We're here for a Latina moment.
She should run from this. She'll be miserable and unhappy. Yes, Lily. Yes, you will.
They say you have the cutest voice. You already know.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Not her making it cuter. Like, thank you.
You know what I always think? Do you guys watch that show, Love is Blind?
Love is blind.
Have you watched it? Because I know you don't watch TV. You need to start watching TV. At least one show.
I am the TV.
Period.
Oh,
that's cute. What that is? That is cute.
My mama gave it to me. It was. Oh shoot! It already did it. I was just. It already did the job. It's my mom gave it to me. Period.
No best friend, just like sisters. Yes, me and Korra are like sisters, honey.
Yeah, we are. Look at how easy that is.
That is so cute, and it's my favorite color, pink. Love it.
Pow!
So cute.
If you come to my house, I'm like, drop it. Drop it. You're gonna think it's real. Drop it. love is blind.
This cup though, I'm just gonna have to like pack it up and take it with me. It's so cute.
It's on Amazon. Go I'll get you one.
So cute.
And it can take over your mind. Elevate and fly. Love is blind. It's
and
my birthday, baby.
Hey!
So this one client, which other client? Tell us. By the way, she is a professional dancer. Yeah. She is also a CEO of her own company, where she does professional, artistically pleasing, aesthetically pleasurable braids.
I love that.
You cannot go on a vacation without booking your appointment with Nikki to give you that Caribbean feel in your scalp.
You want them boho braids? I'm your girl.
Boho, chic, fabulous. It is Nikki. She is the Braid Queen.
Yeah.
After this hair, I'm gonna go and get myself some boho braids.
You know what I want to do on you? Are you familiar with those flip braids? Oh, let me show you. Something like this, but bigger because it took just too long. But something like this.
Ooh, damn, honey. Period.
So like she could like flip it the other way, and like the other way is.
Ooh.
She flipped it again and
then slip braids. I'm doing that.
So cute.
We're not gonna show you until she does it. It's my birthday. Cheers.
Period. Wait, hold up.
Hello.
Not me having 2 drinks. Not me having 2 drinks in front of me. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta gulp this one down.
When girls just do their nails, they talk like this all day, every day.
Talk with your hand.
Sim.
That'll be cute on Korra. Yeah, the flip braids would be so cute on you. I'm finna do it.
I'm finna do it. Okay, so tell us another client story.
Let me see.
Nikki has stories for days.
I do, but it's like why am I having a brain freeze right now? I'm trying to think about the different clients that I have and if they had any cool stories.
Cool story. The way you guys showed me love on my Buy Me a Coffee today, you guys deserve new music. Y'all deserve new music.
New music. Freestyle core. New music.
Yo, every time I come to this live, everybody buying me coffee like, what? I'm like, hold up one time. I know it's my birthday, but what the?
Hey!
Every time I'm entering this live, it's all about that love.
Hey!
Nikki on the mic, go baby, give it to them one time. Let's go now.
Hey, my name is Nikki. I'm a little bit picky, but guess what? I'm never speaking.
All right,
I don't know what else to say, but hey, Korra, have a great birthday.
Oh!
Now, period. That's what I buy.
What?
Rappers.
Call me Korra Spice.
Korra Spice.
Oh my god, it's roto hot and spicy.
Did you guys like our rap, our freestyle? Period. I see a lot of claps. Period.
Clap for the heavyweight champs.
Hey.
Okay, another story.
Okay, how about this? You guys give us a topic, just any random topic, and then if any of us have a story, we'll tell it. So just any random topic, and we'll see if we have a story for it.
Thank you everyone who sent me super thanks on YouTube too. I love you. Yeah.
Do you see? Is anyone writing topics? I can't really see. I have contacts in. I still can't see.
No one's writing topics. They're just clapping at your rap.
And your rap too.
I don't know what to say, but hey, Korra, happy birthday.
Hey! I love that.
Oh my god. Oh, someone saying getting run over. Let's talk about Mexico, period.
Mexico?
I'm in Mexico, Guadalajara. I'm like, I'm bored as hell. Oh my god, let me go outside and make some content in the streets of Mexico. That would do good, like me just in some random Mexican street dancing. So I take myself out with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I go on the Mexican street. I'm dancing. Construction workers are like, woohoo! I was like, oh, y'all chill a little bit, okay? This is not the first black woman you done seen in your life. You need to take a chill pill. Anyway, I'm feeling myself, whatever. Pick up my phone, checking out my dance video. I'm like, oof, that's fire. I put it back down. I do a little bit, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey! I'm like, oh, thank you. Vanessa, thank you for 5 coffees. Love you. I swear to God, I'm feeling myself. Honey, tell me why. I pick up my phone. I'm like, okay, content finished. I'm going to post this on my Facebook and my Instagram tomorrow. Ooh, I'm such a great influencer. Someone on the bike just goes,
steals your phone?
Grabs my phone. I start screaming, my phone! Ole, ole, ole! I was like, ole, ole. They don't even know what ole means.
Oh my god.
Yes.
People are so bold.
They swipe my phone. I start to scream. I'm running after the guy. I use my shoe to stone the guy back of his head. My shoe just falls down. It hits him. It just vroom, and he scoots away with my phone. Everyone is like, oh, sorry, mama. Oh, mamita. Sorry, señorita. Like, you guys. Anyway, a good Samaritan helps me call the cops. The cops arrive in 5 minutes just to tell me, wait, thank you for the information. We'll see if we can get it. Everybody around just told me, honey, you're never going to see your phone again. I tried calling the phone, nothing. Someone just told me, go to find my iPhone and lock that iPhone. Put your number in there and give a reward. Tell them you're going to give them $1,000 if they bring back the phone. So, and they should call this certain number. So, I put in my number. Thank God I had 2 phones. So, one was stolen. I had the other one to function. I was like, hey, can you please bring back my iPhone? I'll give you $1,000. The trick is you're not going to give that money. You're going to be waiting with the cops when they come, right? So I put it, and they called the number one time. I tried to call back and they just blocked the number. And yeah, so I locked the iPhone. I came back to America sad. Turns out I have Apple Care. So when I came back, they charged me $100. They gave me a brand new phone.
But did you still have like your pictures and videos and stuff from that?
Once it's locked, they can't do anything.
If you could unlock it?
If you lock the iPhone and you'll find my iPhone, the only thing that shows up in the phone is a blank screen. So they just have to delete that OS and restart the phone, hard reset the phone or whatever. That's a hard thing to do.
Annoying. Why do people steal other people's stuff? That's weird.
Why? Because they don't have it and they want it.
But it's like, don't you feel weird taking something that's not yours? It's just weird. It's really weird.
Okay, so someone says most embarrassing moment on a date. I never have had one. Priscilla Gardner bought me 40 coffees. Priscilla Gardner, thank you so much. I love you. Ay, 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 mommy. Mamito, thank you so much, mommy. I love you, Priscilla Gardner. Oh my gosh. Most embarrassing moment on a date.
Okay, so this wasn't a date. First of all, great topic, whoever wrote that, right? This wasn't a date, but I was like at a place that I had a little crush on someone. So I was at this party, and there was this guy that I seen there, like at that same party, because it was my cousin's party. So one of his homeboys I seen like a year before, and we were talking at the party and stuff, but no one ever got anyone's number or anything. It was just like we spoke, and then that was it. Ooh, sorry.
Hey, King, thank you for $4.99 super thanks. Appreciate you. She said, by the way, I'm a girl because people may think I'm a boy. Okay. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you. Yeah.
So anyways, fast forward a year later, I see the same guy at the same party. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let me really like make myself known, make myself shown, you know what I mean? So I was already there, and then he came in. So when he came in, he was like, oh, hey, what's up? Because he remembered me from the year before. And I was like, hey, you know what I mean? Do a little shoulder, hey, right? After that, we was talking, whatever. I'm very animated. So like when I speak, I'm like talking with my hands, I'm doing all that. So the situation was that I had these nails on that I shouldn't have had on. They were like the nails from like Temu, Shein, the little clip-ons, clip.
Oh no.
So I'm talking to him, right, thinking I'm cute, I'm playing with my hair, I'm doing all this, all that, right? So as I'm talking, I say something, and I'm like, oh yeah, because it's like over there. And once I say over there, one of my nails it flicks off, right? It flicked off so fast, I seen his head go. He was like, I don't know what hit him, right? So it flicked. So then, like, I seen it on the floor. So then I looked at him, and then he looked at it, and then he looked at me. So now we're looking at each other. So then I'm like, okay, Nikki, act like you're not embarrassed and just pick up this nail. I tried to pick up the nail, but because my other nails were so long, I couldn't pick it up. So I'm on the floor like this. I'm like, oh. I look back up at him. He's still looking at me. I'm like, I'm still trying to get it. Then I finally pick it up. I pick it up. As it's going up, I drop it again. I accidentally drop it again. I'm so embarrassed that I felt like I had to pick it up again. I picked it up again. I just walked away. Never spoke to him. I never even finished my sentence. I didn't finish the conversation. I just walked away. I was so embarrassed. Till this day, I'm like, ugh, because he follows me now on Instagram, and I'm like, ugh, so embarrassed still.
Honey, he followed you after that?
No, he was following me from the year before.
Oh my God. But if he followed you after that and he still follows you, it means he likes you.
Yeah, I don't think he likes me, because I feel like if a guy likes a woman, he contacts her. And, you know, he never contacted me. But the thing is, he's not even my type, but I had a crush on him.
Elka, thank you for 5 coffees. Love you. You had a crush on him.
But you know how you have a crush on people that's not your type?
Yeah.
It was like one of those. So it's like, if he did try to holler at me and get serious, I eventually wouldn't like him.
You would have been like a one-night stand and that's it.
Not a one-night stand, but just so like it wouldn't have went anywhere, because.
But it was just like a nice little crush.
Yeah, because he's real cute, real just like one of those beautiful guys. You know what I mean?
What about him wasn't your type?
I think at this point in my life, my type, because my type changes from like, you know what I mean? It just changes like every few years. And I feel like he was a little on the hooder side.
On the what now?
Like hood, like, you know, kind of hood.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, there's no problem with hood dudes, but I'm not there anymore. Like, I don't want that.
You elevated.
I mean, some people can call it elevation. Some people could call it just a change in interest.
She said, I don't do no rascal hood run no more. I'm changed. Oh my God, how you gonna be discriminating against them hood niggas?
I'm not discriminating. That's why I said it was just a change in interest.
They be digging it down, honey. They know how to toss it down. And they good neck.
Not hood dudes. No, I'm not saying not hood dudes, but I'm just saying like, oh, not hood dudes.
Yeah, they give good neck.
Why do I feel extremely hot? Every time I eat this spicy pasta, I feel like I'm super shiny. I need my cake now.
You need your cake?
Yes, I need my cake now.
I need my cake now. Okay, so that was Nikki's embarrassing moment.
That was my. Do you have one? I feel like you should.
Embarrassed? I never embarrassed.
Huh? Never
like, who are you to embarrass me? Get out. Gloria Jones, thank you for 2 super thanks. Gloria Jones, thank you for 20 super thanks. Love you, Gloria. Appreciate y'all. How old is Nikki? What's your business?
Ooh.
D Mumbai bought me 20 coffees.
What are coffees?
She said, I heard you got drunk on coffees this morning. D Mumbai, so it's like a thing. Buy me a coffee is an app. Mm-hmm. So because I don't have stars, they disabled my stars. That's where they can buy me coffees.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. So if someone buys you 20 coffees, you know, D Mumbai, I love you.
Okay, let's get that together.
I can. You can.
Okay. Period.
Nikki, don't leave us for so long again.
I know.
Nikki, are you from New York? Only New Yorkers talk with that.
No, but I'm from Boston, so close.
What y'all sipping on? We're sipping on Torrenties. This is from my LA daddy.
Well, I'm sipping on Bel Air still.
Bel Air.
But then I'm gonna get on Korra's wave.
This is from Argentina. It's a Blanco. I love it. It's very soft. Earthy notes. Very soft on my palate. I love it. Okay. My most embarrassing moment on a date. I think I was embarrassed for him. I've told you guys the stories before.
Why was you embarrassed for him?
Because he can never recover from what he did. So I was just like, damn.
What happened?
So I'm on my you can tell me anything vibe, you know. I want to know everything about you. Tell me your weirdest fantasies. We're, 2 drinks in. We're feeling ourselves.
Period.
Getting a little cozy. Dude proceeds to tell me that he likes to see women cry.
Oh, he's sick. Oh, no, he's sick.
Honey, it's like, it just turns him on. It just makes him, just for you to just like be crying.
Let me finish that on that note. That's sick.
I know. I was just like, wow.
That means he forces women to cry on purpose. Oh, that's sick. One of my exes said that to me once. He said it's cute when women cry. And then there was one time I was crying in front of him, and he was just staring at me. So I purposely wiped my tears, right? And then he's like, why'd you... Oh, my God.
Charlie?
Basically saying, why'd you wipe your tears? Like, I wanted to enjoy that moment. Sick! People are sick! I'm so oily right now. Sorry, guys. It's so hot. Is there any fan available?
I like the hot. Let me open the window.
I'm so hot. My skin is so oily.
Let me open the window.
It's a good 81 degrees.
Not 81 degrees. Come on.
The man is a sadist.
He's a sadist. Is that what they call him?
Nikki, that was lush behavior? What's lush behavior?
I don't know. That's a narcissist. They love to see people.
That's weird. Let me tell you guys something, right, about just a narcissist. Because y'all want to get into it, let's get into it.
Nicki Minaj.
So there was one time, right, I was dating this narcissist, but at the time, I didn't know he was a narcissist. Because at the time, I feel like the term narcissist wasn't really used, like, as strong as it's used now, right? So the narcissist that I was dating, he was, like, abusive, like, mentally, like, military abusive. Because he was literally in, like, a foreign military. He was, like, in a Haitian military once upon a time, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like he would use military tactics on me on purpose, right? And so whenever we would argue, he would do like this abusive thing that he knew that I hated, which was ignore me for days at a time. Like 8 days at a time. Like I'll be literally counting like, okay, well, day number 5, day number 6, day number 7. He hasn't talked to me yet. So embarrassing. My mom would ask me, oh, did you talk to so-and-so? How's you and so-and-so? And to my mom, I didn't want to, you know.
D Mumbai, thank you for 100 super things.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Oh, D. Thank you.
How about we do this? Every single time someone gives you, is that coffee?
That's on YouTube. It's a super thank.
Okay, what do you want? Like whenever someone gives you, we have to do another rap thing.
Oh, okay.
Another freestyle.
If someone gives me a coffee, we're gonna do a freestyle. Like if anyone who gives me a coffee, we're gonna do a freestyle.
Oh. Period.
Okay.
We'll stop mid story to do the freestyle, and then we'll
continue. The story. Oh, talk back. Oh, thank you for 19.99 super thanks. Appreciate you. Love you.
And he wrote a good little message too.
It's a woman, I think.
Oh, woman.
Happy birthday to the strong, courageous Korra. God will grant your heart desires. You fulfill destiny. God will always be your strength and grace to stand the race, whatever comes your way. Thank you so much. Love you. God, I was married to one very sick individuals. They're pathological.
I think pedagogical.
I've never heard that one.
Me either.
Pedagogical.
So let me finish my story, right? So he would purposely ignore me whenever, you know, we would get into an argument, right? So we was in the midst of, you know, we got into an argument. He was like ignoring me. So on the 8th day, I was having my brother come to LA. So he already knew that what date my brother was coming on. So So my brother came, and because my brother came, he was trying to like suck up to my brother, because this is him meeting my brother for the first time. He was trying to suck up to my brother. He called me. He broke his 8-day worth of silence to call me and be like, oh yeah, your brother's in town, right? It was my brother and one of my homegirls from Boston. I was like, yeah, you know, they're in town. He's like, oh, well, invite them over. I want to meet them. Yeah, we can go out later, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, whatever. So we ended up going to his house, right? As soon as we get there, he's meeting my brother. He takes us to Hooters. You know Hooters, right? Like with the big titty, the big titty waitresses. He takes us there. He pays for the bill. He's showing off, trying to get my brother to think, oh, Nikki got a man that takes care of her, right? Then this man, I'm trying so hard not to accidentally say his name.
Don't.
I'm not going to.
Period.
Let me drink a little for encouragement. So this man, he did not like strippers. He didn't like strip clubs. He would talk down on strippers in strip clubs. My brother wanted to go to a strip club for his birthday.
It's my birthday. Let's go to a strip club.
Okay. We went to the strip club, right? Homeboy, my boyfriend. Let's call him, let me give him a name. Kevin. No, I don't want Kevin because, Rockstar. Rockstar ended up meeting us at the club. So whoever asked the whole embarrassing, like give me an embarrassing date. Oh, this is a part of that story too, I guess you can say. So strippers kind of come to our table or whatever, but they're kind of nervous because they don't really know like who the girls are at the table and what the girls are to the men at the table. So it was me, my homegirl, Felicia, my brother, and then Rockstar. So the strippers are kind of like hesitant, but then I kind of make them feel comfortable. Like, no, like we like dance, honey. Like y'all can dance, you know, shake a little, get a little. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Jessica Jones, thank you for a 30 super thanks. Appreciate you.
Right. So they started, you know, dancing or whatever, and then as we're giving them ones, the Rockstar is picking up the ones that are falling on the floor to give them again. Humiliating.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know if he just doesn't understand the culture of like when you're you know tipping your shipper, like you don't pick up the money that falls on the floor.
He feels like it's disrespectful to them.
I think he was just being dumb. That's it. So I told him, I'm like, don't do that. That's ugly and that's not cute and that's embarrassing. So he didn't do it. So anyways, fast forward, he's still trying to show off to my brother. At this time, this man was backed up on rent for 2 months. He was backed up on rent for 2 months, but he wanted to impress my brother, so he went to go get $200 in singles to go throw on these strippers, okay? He's a narcissist. So after we went to the strip club, whatever, right? My brother, me, everyone, like we stayed over his place or whatever afterwards. It was a good time. Then a couple of days later, my brother ends up going back to Boston. My homegirl, Felicia, she ends up going back, you know, on the airplane. So me, I'm thinking, well, we're super good, you know what I mean? Like, I know we had our little abusive moment where you weren't talking to me for 8 days, but my brother and my homegirl came into town, you started talking to me, so like, we're good now, you know what I mean? And remind you, he was doing a whole bunch of like trying to kiss me and stuff, trying to be lovey-dovey, trying to have, in front of my brother, to show my brother that we're in a loving relationship. And this man is an actor, like literally, like in the industry type. So
Sahondra Barrage just bought 5 coffees. We gotta rap.
Okay. Wait.
No, not Rockstar trying to be your top star. Not Rockstar picking up them dollars. Not Rockstar being a cheap ass. Why you gotta be a rock star?
Hey, Rockstar. Definitely not a pop star. But guess what? I don't know. Wait. Okay. Rockstar. He's a narcissist.
Period.
But you know what we say about narcissists?
What?
They ain't never getting
No coochie for the narcissists. No coochie for the narcissists. No coochie for the narcissists. Narcissists don't get no coochie.
Yeah.
All the coochie girls say what's up. Coochie girls say what's up.
Yeah.
Lisa Charles, thank you for 27 thanks. Appreciate you. Okay.
Yeah, someone said no.
No, they say ho.
Oh, they said ho. I'm so sorry.
Nah, you gotta get blacked. You don't talk.
Oh.
None of us. None of that.
Oh.
Them narcissists don't get no coochie. They gonna die cuchieless in no coochie world.
Narcissist.
Well, man say he wanna go to coochie world. Narcissists don't get coochie. They don't get to get the best women. You get left.
Narcissists should just be by themselves. I feel like there's the community of narcissists that should just get together.
Yeah, and be with themselves.
Imagine two narcissists together. How would that relationship look?
They rule countries.
But like,
they rule countries.
If two narcissists are together, do they try to out narcissistic
They try to, and they discover that their opponent is just worse than them, so they transfer it out. So they both of them converge to do it to the masses. That's why they rule countries. They become leaders. Communal narcissists. They join forces. Voltron narcissistic abuse. Welcome to the world.
So anyway, to wrap this up, he was trying to look very lovey-dovey in front of my brother, trying to kiss me, trying to like have eye contact with me, just like, you know what I mean, just trying to do extra stuff.
Why was he doing that? Because he wanted your brother, he wanted to be in good graces with your brother, to be able to manipulate you even further.
Yeah, he wanted to win over my brother because he knows my brother's the worst. My brother's my other half, my whole heart, like, period. So he knew that, because I would always talk about how special my brother is to me. So fast forward, when my brother and my best friend left, I'm literally sitting there in his room, right? Thinking, okay, like, we're good. Da, da, da. So I'm just talking about whatever. I'm just like, oh yeah, da, 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 right? This man literally looks at me. Let's say you're me, right? He was on his computer. This is what he does.
So baby, my brother just came and you were being so nice to me and I was just loving it and like.
Okay. Now back to business.
Jesus is Lord.
Started ignoring me again.
That is what they call the ultimate mind.
Started ignoring me again. He said, now back to business.
They're asking me, what was the size of his neck? Was it thick? Did he have
a thick neck?
So, we discovered that most narcissists have very large necks.
Interesting.
Quite thick.
I feel like
it's... Oh, no! Not me doing that and broke my chain!
No,
They usually are shaped like this. Oh, my God.
You know what? Narcissists do be shaped like that. But no, he wasn't. He's not shaped like that.
Your girl says she want to go to Coochie World. He sure did. Are you sure he didn't? Maybe his is growing. Sometimes when they've not, they have to get to that thick neck. It's like they're super scion narcissistic. Then
super scion, not super scion.
It's like when they're introductory narcissists, they don't have no thick neck, but like 10 years down the line, it'll be growing fatter and thicker. Vera Blackman, thank you so much for 2 super thanks. Appreciate you.
Yo, I cannot. Like,
girls, hi from Trinidad. You need to be in Trinidad. Yes, I want to come to Trinidad. Come get me in Trini.
He said, narcissist is the worst set of people. Been with one. Thank God I got it.
He had a big neck. Jessica Jones, thank you for 230 super thanks.
He was manipulating. Oh, sorry. What does comment say? No, Nikki, when he did that, he was manipulating your brother so he can look like the good guy. And you're like, yep, Yep. Just sick. And then the thing is, too, when I spoke to my brother, because I didn't want anyone to know that I was in this kind of relationship, because I feel like sometimes, let's really get real and talk about it. When you're in an abusive relationship, or when you're in a relationship that you just think that the world is watching you, or, you know what I mean, like your family's watching you, you feel like even though you're not happy, you have to stay in that relationship. So for me, I'm normally like the peacemaker in my house, like in my house in Boston, right? So if like one of my siblings have some type of, problem with their man or something like that, or their girlfriend, they're always like, Nikki, can you talk to them for me? Can you call them, talk to them? So I'll literally call them and literally play mediator. So for me, when I finally got into my own relationship, I felt like I had to impress my family by showing them that when I get a man, I can get a man and I can keep a man. So even though he was, super abusive, mentally and emotionally, very much so abusive, I felt like I couldn't let my family know, or even my friends. I didn't even tell my friends about it because I was, super embarrassed or whatever. And so when I finally told my brother, because at first I was asking my brother oh, how do you feel about him? What was the vibes? He's like, oh, I like him. I think he's real good for you. He's like, and my brother, all he cares about is that his sister is taken care of. That's all he cares about. So he's like, yeah, he looks like he's a protector, because that night, one of the nights or whatever, I got super drunk. I'm not gonna lie, I got super drunk because I didn't know my at the time I didn't know my alcohol intake, right? And so I was drinking some pure Russian vodka. It was crazy.
And it would be sweet and you would not know that.
I just didn't know. And I was trying to keep up with my boyfriend at the time. And he's a grown big man, so he can drink a lot, but I can't. So I ended up getting super drunk. I couldn't even walk at the end of the night. So my brother and Rockstar was going back and forward holding me, carrying me, to the next location.
Did you do it on purpose because you knew you had your brother and your boyfriend?
No, I didn't do it on purpose because I genuinely did not know my alcohol intake, my alcohol capabilities. And so my brother seen that my boyfriend at the time was protecting me, carrying me, holding me and stuff like that. And then he also seen that he took $200 out. So my brother was like, yeah, I mean, he looked like, he's good for you. I like him for you. He looked like he got a little bit of money. He's a protector, blah, blah, blah. He's good.
Side eye.
So I couldn't even tell my brother that this man was actually really crazy. So it wasn't until after I broke up with him, and even months later, 7 months later, when I'm still healing, that's when I finally broke out into my brother's story. This is what he did when you left. This is what he did before you came. This is what it was. And he was like, really? What? And he's like, why'd you stay with him? I'm like, because I felt like I had to kind of show my family that I can get a man and keep a man. And he was such a narcissist that he had my mind wrapped up so much that I even thought to myself, and this is the sickest thought that I've ever thought in a relationship, right? And to this day, I'd be like, Nikki, how could you think like that? That's weird. That's weirdo behavior, right? I'm like, you're a weirdo.
No, you're not. What did you think first? Let me hear.
So I was like, if Rockstar, and I was very unhappy. I was like, if Rockstar proposes to you, what will you say? I said, I am very unhappy, but I will say yes.
Why? Why did you think in that time that you would?
At the time, I was like, I'll say yes because I don't want to hurt Rockstar.
Ew.
Craziness. I was like, I will say yes because I don't want to hurt Rockstar's feeling. Rockstar really wants a wife. So I'll just suck it up and just be his wife and just, hey. A lot of people aren't happy in their relationships. I guess I'll just be one of them. But why would you think like that? Who thinks like that?
You're not weird. You were very invested. Those are two things.
Mm-hmm.
You were very invested in the relationship. You saw a legit future. You didn't want to hurt this man because you had started to fall in love with him. Your mind does not choose who it chooses to love. It is a thing. It's like you lose all your senses. You become a lover true and through. And so do not ever think that it's weird for you to give yourself up. If anything, you're not a robot. You're a human being. You fell in love with the wrong person. Yeah. It's not your fault the person had issues that they need to work on. But you're not going to be that person that gets to be the trauma bond that helps them work on their issues. No, you separate yourself, and you did that. You're strong enough to do that. Don't ever think that it was weird that you were going to say yes. Because the truth is, I had 2 kids with one.
Very so true.
Jessica Jones, thank you for $13.99 super thanks. Appreciate you. You never, ever, ever know what you're going into. You just know you're in love, and you know that your life is here, and there's no other life outside here, and this just feels safe, and it feels good. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't feel good. It feels abusive. You feel hurt all the time. You feel sick to your stomach.
Just sad, depressed.
All the time. But you just believe that this is what love looks like. It's not.
It's just not.
It's not.
And I just don't believe that you should be. I think if you're in a relationship and you're depressed, I feel like that's weird to me. I feel like if you're in a relationship with someone that you really love and someone that's actually treating you right and you're super healthy, how can you be depressed? I feel like depression comes from when you're genuinely not happy with the person, but
you don't want to admit it to yourself.
And you have a codependency on them. Yeah, that's when depression comes.
Meaning you feel like you cannot survive in this life without them.
Someone said, I'm in it now for the first time. Girl or boy, I'm not sure. Christy, I think you're a girl.
Abort.
Get out of it.
Abort.
Get out of it. It's not good. You can save yourself a lot of hurt and drama from our stories. I just experienced that. It looks like makes you feel like a failure. It looks like a lot of you guys been in or are going through narcissistic type of relationships. Hi, Clammy Love. I cannot see. Why? I have contacts in. Why can't I?
Run.
Good advice, Korra Obidi telling her the truth. Yep. Abort mission. Save your mental health. Save it.
Girl, you will be in the hospital. They'll come pick you up and tell you, I can't be with you anymore. You're sick. They put you in there.
Let me tell you something. When I was with this narcissistic man, he was making me so depressed that my body physically started going through craziness. Like, we would argue. I would get super bad headaches. One night we were arguing. I got a super bad headache. And I felt the headache from like, it was like only like in the back of my head, but only like in my left eye. It's like the headache was just on this side, not on my right eye. So I'm literally like, I'm not the type to like yell and scream, but he was making me get out of hella character. So I was literally screaming at him, right? My headache just grew deeper and deeper and deeper that night. I went to bed. I woke up. My left eye swollen, closed, shut. My eye was like this.
Jesus.
It was like, I was like, oh. I went to the emergency room, right? When I got to the emergency room, they were like, yeah, it looks to be like you have a cluster headache. A cluster headache comes when you stress way too much, like, and it just all builds up in the back of your head. And
they're doing that just to see if you love them enough. You know how sick that is?
I told him, I was like, because I sent him a picture, Rockstar. I sent Rockstar a picture of my eye like this. I was like, I'm at the emergency room. First of all, we were arguing when I was at the emergency room through text message. He didn't even know that I was at the emergency room. Then I finally told him, I'm at the emergency room right now. This is what's going on with my eye. I sent him a picture. I'm like, they said it was a cluster headache, blah, 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 blah. It's because I'm too stressed out. He's like, oh, if you're stressed out because you're making yourself stressed out. It's not nothing that I'm doing. I'm like, okay, thank you for telling me why I'm stressed. I guess I'm the problem.
You're always the problem with a narcissist.
They don't love. They don't. And narcissist men would hurt you and like collateral damage anyone around them. They don't care. Anyone could be collateral damage. Their own mother could be collateral damage if it means
they get to hurt you.
Yep. Yep.
But cheers to all the women who have been there, done that, came out and on top. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to surviving narcissists. I'm telling you, if you're with a narcissist, please. When did you finally leave, Nikki? I finally left when he was just ignoring me so much that there was no point of being with him. And I think he was ignoring me so much. I think personally, he wanted me to break up with him. I don't know. But I had like mail going to his house or whatever. And I went to go pick it up. And he thought I was sleeping over. or whatever. But he was still kind of like ignoring me on the computer. He was on his computer ignoring me. And I got my mail. I'm like, all right, bye. He's like, oh, I thought you were staying over. Staying over for what? No, like, you know. So I left. And I've spoken to him multiple times telling him, we need to talk more. We need to have conversations. We need to check in on each other. Like, we don't speak. We don't hear from each other. We don't hang out. Nothing. And he'll make up excuses. Oh, I'm too busy. I'm working. I'm doing that. Okay, well, call me for 5 minutes when you're on your way to work. Oh, sometimes I'm late to work. So if I'm late to work, I don't have time to call you. Call me when you get home. Oh, when I get home, I'm so tired. All I want to do is just, use the bathroom, take a shower, and then go to bed. Okay, call me while you're using the bathroom. Oh, I can't because just excuses for everything. And I'm like, dude, if you don't have 3 minutes to give your woman, you don't have the time to be in a relationship. So throughout time, when I kept not hearing from him, and this is only the surface of the story. Like, the story goes super deeper. But to make a long story short, I ended up, the relationship got so bad, and I ended up losing so much respect for him that I had to break up with him through voice message. Like, iPhone voice message, and you send someone a voice message. I broke up with him through voice message. And it's just so sad because I practiced that voice message. It's like I recorded multiple voice messages. So, like, I did like 50 takes. And then finally I'm like, okay, this is the one. Send. I sent him the voice message, right? As soon as I sent it to him, I'm like, whew, okay, well, whether he listens to it or not, I'm free, I'm single, I'm done, this is sent. He listened to the voice message because I seen it was read. He read it, didn't say nothing. And in the voice message, I was nice. I didn't even break up with him hardcore like I could have. I was like, yeah, I think Rockstar, that we just have, a lot of differences. And
because he was waiting for you to do it.
Yeah, I'm like, we don't really talk like that, and I think it's best just for the both of us. I tried to make it seem like, oh, this is a mutual agreement. I'm like, yeah, it's just best that we both just separate. Like, and then I'm like, I need to say it one time for the one time. Like, I need to at least make it very clear, just in case, because he's a narcissist, he might not hear what I'm trying to say. So I need to say it more direct. So I'm just like, yeah, so I don't want to be with you anymore. We're breaking up. And then I just ended the voice message, sent it to him, he read it. Then, that same day, his cousin calls me. And was like, oh, Nikki, did you just see what Rockstar posted on his Instagram? I'm like, no.
He went and said I'm single?
Huh?
He went and said I'm single?
So this was during the COVID era. Remember how COVID, we were all locked in quarantine, whatever? And so a lot of people were going on Instagram doing like dating shows. There's like a lot of dating shows happening on Instagram Live. So apparently, Rockstar, okay, so basically Rockstar's cousin called me and was like, oh, did you see what Rockstar just posted? Rockstar submitted his application to such and such dating show. Right? So I went to go look, and apparently a whole 7 days, a whole week, I broke up with him on a Friday. The Friday before that is when he already sent his submission tape. Because he had to record like a submission tape on him being a bachelor.
So, he wanted you to break up with him. It was like, it was just waiting for you to do it.
His bachelor tape was like, oh yeah, I'm single, I'm living in LA, I'm looking for a girl that has respect. I'm looking for a girl that this and that, blah, 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 blah.
You don't get respect.
When I tell you, because at the time I was going through it. When I tell you that I was like, you know what? I'm going to zoom in on this dating show. I'm going to zoom in. And then I was so mad, you guys. I was acting out of character. I was like, I'm going to zoom in, and not only am I going to zoom in, but I'm going to call in to be one of the girls that...
No, you did not. You did not.
I was like, I'm going to call it and I'm going to put him on blast. I'm going to let everyone know he had a girlfriend. I'm going to put him on blast on the show. Put him on blast. Thank God I was with my friend at the time. And my friend was like, Nikki, don't do that. And I didn't know this at the time, but she was like, don't do that, because if you go on your Instagram Live, your followers are going to see that. It's not like it's a separate show where
Except you want to do it from a troll account. You can do it from a troll account. And you can put like glasses on and like
glasses on
and a hijab.
Put a hat. Just everything.
And say, you're not my boyfriend. You're my boyfriend for 1 week. You can change your accent. I don't know if I can do that because my Koreans will know it's me from the beginning.
They would definitely know it's you.
Well, yeah, you can wear a hijab and do it from a troll account. I don't have no troll accounts. You're going to have to create one on the spot. You can do it, though. I would have not talked you out of it. I would have just made you do it the right way.
I was so crazy. I was shaking. I was like, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for my friend at the time who informed me that my people, the people that, oh, thank you. My people, like people that just grew up with me, all of them was going to see that nonsense. That's the only reason why I didn't want to do it. He was saved that night. He was saved. I was going to blow it up.
Life is a filtering process. You need to find your own. Find your own community. Find your own best city.
Some little arms go hard. Thank you. Go hard.
Find your own community. Find your own man. Find your own house. Find your own type of plants. Find your own type of friends. Life is a filtering process. Happy birthday to me. Filter through the garbage and get your own very favorite things in this world. Life is beautiful. Just filter through the garbage. How many billion people are on the planet? Honey, I'm sure you can find somebody who you like.
Okay. It's like, if you really think about it, like, why stay with someone that's making you unhappy when there's a gazillion people? Even if, because I feel like, especially women, right? Let's get to the women specifically real quick. I feel like a lot of women get to a certain age and then they have kids or whatever, and then they start thinking, oh, I'm 50 years old. What do I look like, you know, trying to find a better relationship? I gotta just make this one work, even though it's, you know, abusive or I'm not happy or whatever. Who's gonna want me, right? But it's like, do you know how many other 50-year-olds are out there looking for a woman like you? If you know you're a good woman, because some women know that they're trash. If you feel like you're trash, or if you feel like you have, you know, some things to work on, then work on those things. It's possible to become a good woman. But if you're a good woman, like you're genuinely a kind-hearted, bright-spirited person, and you're with someone that's dimming you down or making you feel worse about yourself, or you're not elevating in life, even if you're 50 years old, even if you're 60 years old, you still have time to elevate. And if you're not elevating with that person, if that man is in your life and he's not making you elevate, or if that woman is in your life and she's not making you elevate, or she's not serving whatever needs you have, and or she's just not a good person, she's not a good woman, she doesn't have a nice spirit, or whatever it is that's holding you back, just break up with them. There's a million, gazillion, a trillion people out here that are looking for you. That's just what it is.
For me, I'm looking for a kind-hearted, beautiful man who can dance. Who loves my content, who doesn't judge me for being on social media, who is very, very, very sweet, who can travel with me on his own dime. I'm gonna pay for me, you pay for you, honey. Who can hold
No, he gonna pay, because you can pay for you, but you want a man that is able to pay for you.
Honey, but I want to go a lot of places in this world, and I don't want I don't want to wait till someone pays for me, you know? I want to go here. Are you going to come with me? Let's go. I want a man who is that accomplished, who doesn't have a problem with holding the camera for me, period. Who doesn't have a problem with an Instagram girlfriend,
period. See, let me just make very clear the whole paying situation, right? I feel like, for me, let's say if you go on a date, right? Someone has to pay for both. I don't like the whole, you pay for you, I pay for me. No, it's either you pay for you and me, or I pay for you and me. But the whole, if you pay for you, I pay for me. No, if you're gonna have a man, put your money together. You can put your money together and make a trip or whatever.
And a joint account, and both of you just put it together and then use that card for everything.
Period. You know what I mean? But the whole, no, where we're going to Brazil, I'm paying for me and all my expenses, and you're paying for you. No, let's let's pay for each other.
Let's put a joint account together. I'll put 3K in this. You put 3K in this. We have $6,000 for
Let's see
Brazil.
what we can do with that $6,000.
Let's do amazing stuff with $6,000 in Brazil. Let's have the time of our lives. Create memories. How about that? You know, as opposed to you pay for you. You're an independent woman. I pay for me. And it's a world.
If I have a man, I don't want to be an independent woman. I'm an independent woman if I'm single. But if I have a man, yeah, I'm an independent woman. Naturally, I have that trait. But I don't want to live with myself. I'm an independent woman because I'm not independent. I should be able to be dependent on my man. I should be able to depend on my man. You know what I mean? So
me, I'm an independent woman. It's no news that I can stand on my own. But when I'm with a man, honey, maybe we can have a joint, maybe not an account, maybe a joint credit card where we put money together in. How about that? You know, or whatever. When the relationship is going very far, not in the beginning, just in the, you know, but I would take that over somebody who divorces you and is trying to get, like, I had to give somebody $50,000. You know, I'll take that than paying for alimony or something to some man. Girl.
What traits would you say you want your man to have, like characteristic traits? Like what is his personality like?
I want a king.
Is he an introvert, extrovert?
Kings are usually introverts. The introverts are very, very rare.
You like introverts?
Yes. I'm an extrovert. I'm an extrovert. People give me energy. I think I'm a good match with an introvert. So when I say match, I mean something that can last. I have fun more with other extroverts. But when it's a match that can be a long-term relationship, I love introverts. Introverts are very rare too. People think I'm an introvert. No, you just don't have any social skills. And a true introvert is an observer. Observers are rare. Observers sit down and look. They smile. Everyone's going crazy. They just enjoy observing. They are introverts. They have a social battery. The social battery is this glass of wine. Once it gets here, they're going home. There's nothing you can say that will keep them in that party. They laugh at extroverted ways. It makes them laugh. They sit down. They know society. They know how it works. They know society, basically. They know how it works. They know how society ticks. They've observed. They see how the rulers rule. The people, you know, they observe. I love observers.
Comment in the comment section if you guys are introvert or extrovert. I want to see something. I want to see, like...
Many people think they're introverts. But the thing is, introverts are rare as hell.
Do you really think that?
I know that.
I feel like I meet more introverts than
It's
extroverts.
one thing for you to have zero social skills. Not know how to talk to strangers. Not be good at public speaking. But if you find an introvert who is a great public speaker, motivator, king, father, brother, honey, they're not even available because they're snatched up.
Yeah. Those women are not available. Yeah.
They're snatched up from university. As long as a woman just spots that in 100 level, she's like, that's my man.
Someone said you need a Taurus man. Why Taurus man? Introverts are very smart. They are. Introvert. I'm an introvert. People are introverts out here. Introvert.
Everyone says they are, but not everyone is.
Introvert. I need to see an extrovert. Is anyone an extrovert?
I am an extrovert, through and true.
I'm an extrovert too.
When it was COVID, I was actually outside like, hey, hi anyone. That's how extroverted
Is anyone
I
out
am.
there?
I need to speak to someone. I love people. People give me energy.
Okay, Trini Lawrence, extrovert. Finally, somebody.
I'm an extrovert.
I'm an introvert, but forced to have extrovert qualities because of my work. What is your work, Michelle? I have all the qualities and I'm single.
KK says I'm an extreme introvert. Introverts, I love them.
Extreme introvert? Wow.
It's one thing to be an introvert. It's another thing to not have social skills and never mastered public speaking and don't have any social battery whatsoever because you've never put yourself in a situation where you need to network. That doesn't make you an introvert. It just makes you a lazy human. Introverts have a character trait that is unique to them. They are observers. If you are an introvert, you say, but you are not an observer. You don't sit down and notice. You don't sit down in a place. You don't look at a person's body and observe everything about them and tell them, hey, you have a torsion in your spine. You need to get your gait proper. You need to walk. Your gait analysis is wonky. You have a torsion in your left spine that's making you shift to the left when you're walking straight. That's an observer. You know what I mean? Observers. And that is what I'm attracted to. Sometimes they turn out to be narcissists.
You think introverts are more narcissists than extroverts?
When you sit down and you observe people enough, you learn how to control and manipulate them.
I've been with 2 narcissists. One was introvert and one was extrovert. So I wouldn't know.
I mean, it's not unique to a character trait, but once you're an observer long enough, you cannot be a sheep. You cannot be somebody who can just be controlled.
Mm-hmm.
You are either a leader. You're usually a leader.
If you're an introvert?
Usually.
Really? See?
An introvert choleric. So there are 2 types of introverts. They're the melancholic ones, introverted, that are now sabotaging. They're not in their essence. I'm talking about an introvert observer that is not quick to speech. That is a leader. True and true. He cannot be controlled. He is the controller.
Mm-hmm.
He is a king. He's not quick to speech. You cannot do something to get him to react.
Mm-hmm.
That is not somebody that you can. He understands strategy. He knows how to put you in your place without shouting at you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see that person?
That's sexy. If a man can put a woman in her place without shouting, that's like emotional maturity.
And without being manipulatively abusive.
Or disrespectful in any kind of way. If you could calmly and respectfully put a woman in her place without shouting or being manipulative or controlling or disrespectful, ooh, that's kind of what I need. Okay. But let me tell you something. I feel like, so you're basically attracted to like more of an introverted man.
Yes, 100%.
I feel like I'm more attracted to extroverts.
Definitely not. An extrovert man can be my friend. An extrovert man who is as loud as me, you can never be with me. And I'm not even capping. You can never. It's not possible.
Would you guys rather be with an introvert or an extrovert?
So you like a man, oh baby, baby, let's go.
I like a man that speaks. Like I like a man that like he enters the room and he's not shy. He enters the room and he's just talking to everybody.
I don't like a shy man. A shy man is different.
But I feel like introverts are kind of shy.
Oh my God, you have not met choleric introverts. These are leaders. When they enter the room, they don't even have to talk. Everyone turns around.
So their presence.
Their presence. Do you get me? Their essence. That's a king.
No, that does sound like a king.
Have you seen Wakanda Forever?
Yes, but I don't remember it.
Do you remember the African guy, the one who had a cancer and he's no longer with us?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's an observer, choleric. That's the character I'm talking about.
Okay. He does have a sexy energy.
He's not shouting. You see him saying, Wakanda forever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Is a calm, is a leader.
I see what you're saying now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of sexy.
It is not kind of. It is the only sexy that exists for men, in my opinion. If you come into my space and you're lousy and I'm just not, you're automatically friend zoned. It's like, oh hi, let's make some content together. Oh, was, yalla, peace. But if you ever want to go to Gucci World, you gotta be, put together. You gotta be. You're describing Obama. Hey, Obama is the #1 description of a calm choleric. I'm telling you, he's an introvert, but he's also an extrovert.
Someone said I'm an introvert that can command a room when you walk in without saying anything. That's sexy. Are you a woman or a man?
Myrna is a grandmama.
Someone's an introvert and they like extroverts.
But the thing about introverts is they like me, but they don't want to be with me.
Ooh, Angel said that you're describing her son.
The thing is, I'm a lot of energy, and introverts, they don't have that social battery. So an extrovert will be ideal for me based on match, but an introvert is who I'm attracted to.
Latoya said, right, a man can't be louder than his woman. That's, yeah. No, yeah. I don't want a man to be louder than me. And I don't, like, if I go out on a date with you and you're a man and you're talking more than me, that's unattractive. I feel like I should be talking because I have a lot to say. But if you're speaking more than me, that's weird, right? But I like a controlled extrovert, not a loud because if you really think about it, there's like spectrums. Because I'm an extrovert, right? But I'm not on the extreme end of extrovert.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I don't think anyone is born to be extreme extroverted. I think that it comes with like the necessities of the job. Sometimes we kind of have to be like, ah.
I know extreme extroverts that are naturally just like extreme extroverts, and they don't want to spend time by themselves. They don't need to recharge. They need people around all the time. Like they don't need that moment of silence. For me, I'm an extrovert, but I need that moment of silence. I need to realign myself and breathe. And you know what I mean? I'm a hairstylist. I'm filled with people's energy 24/7. When they leave, I'd be like,
Nikki, you are a performer. You're a singer. You're a dancer too. You're not just a hairstylist.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying like on an everyday basis, I have so many clients.
On an everyday basis, you're also a dancer.
No, I am also a dancer. But the way I get my dose of people, well, I'm just saying the way I get my dose of people is with my hair business. That's like how I kind of like get in contact with a lot of people. And so because of that, I get so like drained afterward. Like I get so drained after like 10 hours of being with someone. You kind of want to just breathe and realign yourself, and you need to, your battery needs to be recharged. But extreme extroverts, their battery is just on go all the time. On go. I don't want a man like that.
I think a lot of artists start their craft because they're introverted. Honey, I am very extroverted and I'm an artist. Nikki is rockstar, a music producer. No? Why would you say that? Because she said rockstar?
Yeah, normal. I say it's rockstar music producer because
There's a video on Instagram about a guy who claims to be your ex-husband and things you did while you were pregnant during the time you went to Africa. That is not true. That is false. That is not true. That is false. All lies. Girl, we need to do the Tyler dance.
we do.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Oh,
It's 7:30. Time. The sun is gonna go out now.
no, it really is.
Bye.